There was once a girl, and it was her birthday. And she got a bike, and she got some books. Not from the library, actually as presents. And things were going really well on her birthday, but there were two things that upset her. And things don't always go right, but the things that upset her was that her mum wasn't there that day because she had to look after her granny who was sick. And it was the fact that her dad, who she also really loved, her dad was a train driver and he did shifts. He did shift work, so he had to drive the train, the night train. So the night of her birthday, even though she'd had a really lovely day, the night of her birthday, she was going to have to spend by herself at home. And her dad said, look, before you know it, it'll be tomorrow. Before you know it, I'll be flipping pancakes for your breakfast. Good night, love. And he gave her a kiss on both of her cheeks and tucked her in. Well, she lay in bed, she wriggled her toes, and she scratched her nose, but she didn't go to sleep. She heard the sound of the train in the distance, her dad going off. She said, I wish I had someone to talk to. I wish I had someone to play with. And just at that moment, she heard the sound was a bit like this. So she followed the noise and she went next door to, not next door neighbours, next door to the other room, to the bookshelf and her new books that she got for her birthday. Opening up. The book about elves. The elves came out. And they went to the shelf and they started playing. Then there was a book about mermaids. And the mermaids went to the bath and started having a bath. There was a book about penguins. And they went to the freezer where they started playing tennis with the bees. Then there was another book, this was a non-fiction book about marine biology. Seals, and they headed for the bath. No, they headed for the sink. And they started, using all that, the frothy stuff and making bubbles and everything. So there were elves in the shelves, mermaids in the bathtub, penguins in the freezer, and seals in the sink. Wasn't that a funny sight enough to make you blink? I'm going to sing it, you sing that. Elves in the shelves, elves in the shelves, mermaids in the bathtub, mermaids in the bathtub, penguins in the freezer, penguins in the freezer, seals in the sink, seals in the sink. Wasn't that a funny sight enough to make you blink? Wasn't that a funny sight enough to make you blink? Well, blink she did. Whoa, and who should she play with first? She didn't know, so she kind of played with everyone a bit, and she was enjoying herself immensely, and then she heard a sound. Not this sound, this sound. It was a different sound. Not that sound either. It was a low sound next to the fireplace. And it was a sound.
It wasn't a canine.
It was a tiger. He'd come out, he'd been asleep, he'd come out of a big book about African animals. He said, play. I'm going to play. I can play, I'm going to chase. I can play chasing, clubbing the book right. Oh, elves, and chase the elves. Oh, mermaids. He chased the mermaids. Oh, seals, he chased the seals. said, look, we don't want to be chased. And the penguin said, yeah, we don't want to be chased. And the owl said, we don't want to be chased. And the mermaid said, we do not want to be chased. And the tiger said, but I'm a chaser. I'm a chaser. I can run faster than the wind and faster than the weather and faster than the fastest clouds that cross the sky together. Well, we don't want to be chased. And the elves and the mermaids and the seals and the penguins all said, make the tiger go back into his book, because we don't want to play with him, he's too rough. The tiger said, I just want to play chase. Because I can run faster than the wind, faster than the weather, faster than the fastest clouds that chase the sky together. I can run faster. Oh, don't make me go back in the book. Please, please. Tickle my tail and let's go chasing. Well, what's the name of the person who's in this book for this story again? I've forgotten her name. What's her name? Who? Did I ever say her name?
No.
Well, okay, let's make up a name. What's her name? Yep.
Emily.
Emily said, sure, okay, I'm going to go. Sure, I can do what you say. So off she gets on the tiger, because the tiger said, like, when he gets back, he'll have all the chasing out of him and he'll be fine. So, the tiger goes, tickle my tail, Emily. And they tickled his tail. Across the street, down the stairs, out across the park. I can run faster than the wind, faster than the weather, faster than the fastest clouds across the sky together. Faster snow. Hey, the tiger was loving it. Then they come across a gentleman with a glass foot. And the glass-footed gentleman says, Tiger, excuse me, can you get my hat? It blew off in the wind and I've got a glass foot. If I run, I'll smash it. And the tiger said, I can do that, I can chase your hat because I can run faster than the wind, faster than the weather, faster than the fastest clouds across the sky together. And he went on and he got the gentleman's hat and he returned it to him and the gentleman was terribly, terribly thankful. They kept on going. Emily tickled the tail again and they came across a lady and the lady said, oh, thank goodness somebody here is very fast again because I come from tomorrow and I fell off and I'm trying to catch up and the tiger said, hop on my tail and tickle. So there was Emily and there was the lady and they went faster than the wind, faster than the weather, faster than the fastest clouds across the sky together. Before they knew it, they caught up with tomorrow and she was right at hand. Then they were running across the sky and they see this little kid and this little tiger. What's wrong, says the tiger? Well, I was at the circus and like the panda conda started to chase me and I got really scared and I want to run away from the panda conda and go back to the circus. Ah, no worries, said the tiger. I can run faster than the wind, faster than the weather and the snow, faster than the fastest clouds across the sky together. Exactly, so they went across and the little kid got put back in the circus even before his mum and dad realised that he was gone. Anyway, they're going across the sky, Emily and the tiger, when they hear a sound. Emily, it's Dad. Geez, he'll be worried if I'm not in there when I get there. Tiger, step on it. So the tiger went, don't worry. I can run faster than the wind, faster than the weather, faster than the fastest clouds across the sky together. I'll get you there. And the tiger went across, right up the stairs, and into. But before she did that, she said, hey, elves, back in your book. Mermaids, back in your book. Seals, back in your book, but mind to dry yourself first. And last of all, the tiger, who was quite big, quite tired and quite ready for his sleep, now he went back and just, oh, Emily And her dad was flipping pancakes, just like you said. And she would have thought it was just a dream, but she saw that there were little footsteps on the bookcase. There's a little feather in the freezer. There was a bit of a scun mark on the bath. And on the rug where the tiger had been, there was. And this is true